As we continue our Heart Month coverage, we wanted to really put the focus on our hearts this time and talk about CPR. Do you know the latest in CPR and what you're supposed to be doing? Well, we've got the best way to teach you about it because we have two gentlemen here in the studio this morning to talk all about CPR. We have Chief Randy Krause, he's with the Port of Seattle, and we have Captain Jeff Hendricks, also with the Port of Seattle Fire Department. And we want to figure out, number one, why is it important, Chief Krause, for people to understand how to do CPR?
CPR is really important. So if you see somebody that faints, passes out, you see them drop, that you can engage them and save a life potentially. So you want to check for their airway and if they're breathing, if they have a pulse, and if they don't, engage and do CPR.
One of our heart stats that we put out the other day was about how women are less likely to receive bystander CPR than men. Do you know why that is?
I think still culturally, people don't expect women to have cardiac arrest, but they have cardiac arrest often. It's a major killer of our women. But I think it's a cultural thing and the shyness of people not to engage and expose a female, because you do have to expose the chest when you engage in CPR. Don't be afraid to do that. Men and women are the same. You want to be able to engage and save a life. So don't hesitate if you see somebody drop or fall, male or female. Check their airway, see if they have a pulse, and if they don't, engage in CPR.
And Captain Hendricks, at what point do we need to engage in CPR? I mean, how do you know if a woman is under cardiac arrest or a man? How do you know?
The biggest thing is once they go unconscious, you want to check for airway, breathing, circulation. Because it could be sleeping, so you want to shake them. Hey, buddy, you okay? Then you want to look, listen, and feel. If they're not, you automatically start CPR chest compressions and call 911.
Okay, and there are a lot of ways to learn about CPR. This is just one of them, but you guys actually created a kiosk at CTAC for people to be able to come and easily learn the ABCs of CPR, if you will.
Yeah, that's correct, Allie. We have a CPR kiosk in our CTE outside of Checkpoint 3 where you can actually go engage a mannequin. You can get the tutorial steps on how to do CPR. You can practice, and then you can be tested, and it'll give you direct results. It's pretty cool.
That is fantastic. You said within 5 minutes you can learn the ins and outs of it. Learn how to save a life, and that's what we're going to do right now. So Captain Hendricks is going to get down. We're going to show you. We've got a dummy here, so we want to show you exactly how to do CPR here this morning. And you mentioned the 3 things you want to be checking for. First, you want to shake them, see if they're coherent here.
Yep. Hey, buddy. Go, hey, buddy, you okay? They're not breathing. Look, listen, feel. I'm going to look for the chest to rise. I'll see if I can hear or see their breaths. They're not breathing. Have one of your friends call 911. And now you want to expose the chest. And what you want hand placement is imaginary nipple line and put the bottom of your wrist right here. Lift hands up. I'm going to use my whole upper torso and go about 2 inches down at about 112 beats per minute.
Now, the old adage was doing it to stay alive. Is that still something you guys practice, or?
We still practice it, because it used to be the old protocol was 100, but now they figured out more compressions faster is better.
Okay, so you got to speed up staying alive.
112. Speed it up, yes, a little bit.
So we got to go. Okay, so I'm going to jump in here a little bit. So you taught me that we need to use this part of our hand here, and you're right-handed, so am I. So you want to put that down first, and then we curl up with the others. Okay, and we're doing a whole upper body.
Yep, arm straight.
Okay.
Upper torso.
Okay.
Go straight down.
Okay, that is a workout for sure, but it's all about saving a life, and you need to do that at least 30 times, you said?
Correct. And what they're teaching is hands-only CPR, so continue to do CPR until EMS arrives.
Okay, and make sure when you do arrive on scene of somebody maybe that is undergoing a cardiac event here, you want to make sure that you're calling 911. Like you said, you can put them on speakerphone while you start engaging in your own hands-only CPR.
And what's nice is dispatchers, when you have it on speakerphone, they're trained in CPR first aid, and if you forget something, they will guide you through the steps.
Okay, wonderful. So a lot of different options here to learn about CPR. You can go to heart.org. There's a lot of resources there for you at the American Heart Association. You can go to the CTAC airport, and you can learn there at their kiosk. Thank you guys so much for giving us a crash course here in CPR in 2020. We appreciate it. If you want more information, just head to q13fox.com/healthyliving.